Hi, I am Avlin and I am an intern with Lexus and Company. And today I am going to discuss Section 154 of Indian Evidence Act. So sometimes what happens, witness delivers the statement against the party who is calling him. So this makes it necessary that he must be cross-examined by the party to demolish the statement made by him. Section 154 basically deals with the principle that a witness, whether of one party or of another, should not be given the credit more than what he deserves. So therefore, he is subjected to cross-examination, and cross-examination under this section can be either through leading questions or by checking the credibility of the witness, or questioning him relating to the statement given by him earlier in writing. So section 154, although expressly the term has not been used anywhere in Evidence Act, but impliedly section 154 deals with hostile witness. It was held in Pancham Gogoi versus Emperor that a hostile witness is one who, from the manner in which he gives evidence, shows that he is not desirous of telling the truth to the court. So whenever a party calls a witness, he expects him to deliver the statement in his favor. But if the witness does the other way around, he speaks some statement, it's not necessary that the witness is going to give the statement in favor of the other party. This is sufficient if the statement, whatever is given by the witness, is not in the favor of the party calling him. In such a case, party may request the court to declare such a witness as hostile witness. But while considering the witness as an hostile witness, court needs to be at guard, because merely if a single statement, or if a statement made by the witness goes against the party calling him, does not make him a false witness. So this is the court who has to decide whether the witness is a hostile witness or not. So now the next question which comes in our mind is whether the statement made, or the whether the statement made by the hostile witness should be discarded by the court or should be considered by the court. So the answer to this is that merely a person being a hostile witness cannot be the benchmark for not considering his statement in toto. It is the prerogative of the court to see whether his statement has to be included or not, or if the statement has to be included, the statement needs to be scrutinized properly, whether to see that he is telling the truth or not. So the next question which might arise is whether the defense can use the statement made by the hostile witness. So here the statement made by the hostile witness can be used by both the prosecutor and the defense as well. The portion of the statement which is in favor of the prosecution can be used by him, and the portion of the statement which is in favor of the defense, the defendant, he can use it. But the statements are subject to close scrutiny, because since it has been made by a hostile witness, so the court needs to be on guard whether the person is telling the truth or not. Next come the value of the evidence produced by the witness or given by the witness. So such an evidence produced by the witness needs to be corroborated. So if we move further, it is not only this aspect that if a witness is other way around, or if the witness is not giving a statement in favor of the prosecution, only then prosecution can cross-examine him. But 154 also includes if the witness being called and is being examined, cross-examined by the defense, if a new matter has come into the picture, then the prosecution can ask the court to re-cross-examine the person, and then then the witness can again be cross-examined. So this was the law related to hostile witness. Thank you so much.